Hello everyone, my name is Ornella Hernandez and I am in Hong Kong for day 2 of the WOW Summit. I am here with Ray Chan, who is the founder of 9gag and Memeland, super successful meme companies in Asia. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm not in Asia, in the world. Yeah.
In the world. I stand corrected. All right. So Ray, we just got off a panel where we spoke about how Web3 is reshaping media and entertainment. So I want to hear from you because you are a veteran in the space. You've been adding fun to people's lives for decades. So I want to hear from you. How would you rate the current Web3 industry? Like, what would you like to see more of or less of?
We're early, right? Because at least my mom hasn't started to buy Bitcoin. Right? So I think we're early. I think what we want to have is, on one hand, we are probably one of the few companies that actually have a very strong background in Web2 and have a good start in Web3, right? I would love to have more like Web2 founders, Web2 teams joining Web3 so that they can embrace the technology. Because at the end of the day, I think experience matters, right, in building a company, right? So that's number one. Number two is I would expect that there will be more fun, right? More like applications, right? Actually, for people to use it instead of just for the price speculation. I think that will be the real mass adoption happens. Yeah.
Okay. More experience, more fun, more utility. All right. And so tell me how you've been trying to do that through 9gag and now Memeland.
Yeah, sure. We started 9gag like 15 years ago. Right? Not decades yet, but at least like more than a decade. Our goal is always, our mission is actually to make more people happy. Right? And I would say that we are doing a decent job because we actually have like 200 million audience across the world every month. So at least like 200 million people are kind of happier, right, when they go to 9gag. Yeah, and we have been building community for 15 years, right? So we started Web3 about like 2 years ago. So we're totally a newbie in Web3. But the thing is, we talk about community a lot in Web3. Right, so somehow we apply all this knowledge that we had in the past, and then to try to build our Web3 community. Right, but at the same time, we also see that there are a lot of like new values, new ways to actually run a Web3 community. So we started from our NFT collections, right? Actually, I started to buy a lot of NFTs first, so that I pay to learn, right? PAY pay, and then LEARN learn. That's why I'm down bad, right? Personally. But at the same time, I understand, oh shit, this is like really, really fun and interesting. Right? That's why we started our NFT, and then we launched our token, and then we are building our products. Yeah.
Okay. So your transition into Web3 started at the personal level when you discovered NFTs. Okay, can you recall that moment? Maybe the person who first told you about NFTs, like what was going on in your life at the time?
No, I mean, I'm running my Web2 companies, right? So it's okay. I mean, we can feed ourselves. Yeah, but at the same time, I always feel that the Web2 social media is kind of like monopolized, right, by a few big players. Right? I mean, you are a reporter, so you understand that, okay, actually media doesn't really have a say. I think the platform have a say, right? So somehow I believe that in Web3, maybe we can leverage a blockchain tag and the new, I would say, incentive, right, to disrupt the market, right? That's how get me into Web3. The first NFT I bought was a Bored Ape, right? It is a Bored Ape. I'm still holding it, right? That's why I'm down back again, right? But I think the way that NFT brings is more than just the monetary value, right? But also the community, but also all these like fun ideas that people work with together. Right? That's why I do not regret that I bought my NFT. Yeah, but at the same time, I feel that there can be much more than just the price, just the art. Yeah.
Okay. And so Memeland has its own native NFT collections, right? I think there's three. Okay. So what's next for Memeland? What is the secret sauce when it comes to not just getting investors, like you said, for the speculative nature of things, but building community and attracting fans?
I mean, we have 3 NFT collections, right? We are the number 1 NFT ecosystem from Asia, right? Our token is also launched in November last year, right? So we have a pretty good, I would say, war chest, right, to build what we want to build. Right? But at the end of the day, it's not just about money, right? But about how we can tell the world that, okay, this is actually cool, right? And you can do it. On one hand, maybe make some money, right? But on the other hand, which is more important, is have fun. Right? I think this is what we want to do. Right? So that's why right now our focus is how can we build products that actually benefit our communities. And our communities is on one hand, NFT community, but also the meme coin community. right? So the next thing I would say is something interesting, right? We are helping some big Web2 brands getting into Web3, right? This is number one. Number two is we are also trying to incubate some new categories, and then to do something more interesting that we think, okay, this is a market. Other than meme, this is a adjacent market to all these like GameFi, all these like application. Yeah. So very, very busy days. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so interesting. Keep me updated on the updates, all right? Now, on stage, you said NFTs suck. So what can we do to make them suck less? And memes as well, since you said meme coins right now are exploding. So what can we do to make NFTs and memes suck less?
The way that I say NFT sucks, actually, it has like double meaning, right? Number one, it sucks in a way that it sucks a lot of your time and money, right? Because if you are into it, you actually spend a lot of time looking at the market, right? Buying NFT that you like or you think that they will go up, right? That's number one. And then one that sucks is, hey, if it is really that great, how come only so little people, right? So few people actually buying it, right? I mean, when you look at the active wallets from all these like marketplaces, maybe less than like 100,000 people, right? But when we talk about applications in the Web2 world, DAU should be at least like 1 million, right? So I believe that it sucks. Maybe in the experience, right? Maybe in the promise, right? Maybe in the, I would say, quote-unquote utility. I think those are the things that we need to think really hard on how to improve it, right? Because we can't, I mean, this is the one thing that I don't like when we talk to people who think that they're OG. Because the thing is, OG means that they are not very evolving, right? They're not evolving. They're always, the original idea is the best, right? But sometimes, I would say most of the time, the first version of the product may be great at that time, but not great, right? Let's say your iPhone, right? iPhone 15 probably is better than iPhone 1, right? But it doesn't mean that, iPhone 1 loses its value, right? But we have to continue to evolve because if it's really that great, then everyone should be into Web3 already, right? But the fact is, it's not, right? So that means that there are a lot of things that we still have to do better.
Okay, I agree with you. All right, one last question, Ray. Since we are at the WOW Summit, I've been asking everyone that I've been speaking to recall like an important or significant moment in their lives, a wow moment, a wow memory that you would tokenize on chain, maybe make an NFT if you could. So what would that memory be, whether it's professional life or personal life?
I mean, this is a very, very private and personal experience, right? But I have two sons. Our first son, he passed away, right, when he was like 3 months old due to flu. I mean, we hire a photographer to take photos of that, right? Of the last day that he has, because after that day, we actually can't see him anymore, right? So I would love to have this on chain, maybe not for selling, right? But more like actually make it like soulbound, because I want to make this live forever, right? This is one of the promises that blockchain can actually do, right? So I would tokenize that, right, for myself, for my family. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. I love that moment, immortalizing your son. All right, well, Ray, thank you so much for your time today and enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.